As your leader, I stand before you today not only to present my goals, but to affirm the principles that guide my leadership. I am not here merely to promise change, but to prove that I lead with you in mind and in heart. We are all born with fundamental rights that cannot be taken away. A right to life, to live in a safe and peaceful society, a right to liberty, to make our own choices, and the right to property, to own and protect what we possess. These rights exist even before the government, and it is my duty to ensure that they are respected and protected. I lead not for personal gain, but for you, the people whom I serve. To secure the rights of the people, I decree the protection and promotion of human rights. The natural rights of every citizen, life, liberty, and property must always be upheld. The government does not grant these rights. Rather, it exists to protect them. This decree is grounded in Locke's principle of natural rights, which asserts that these rights are inherent and must never be violated. By strengthening human rights protections, the government ensures that every citizen is treated with dignity and fairness. This reflects the idea that political authority exists for the people. The government is not above its citizens. Instead, they serve them, placing their welfare at the center of it all. In the interest of preserving the social contract, I decree full government accountability through transparency and fairness. This policy is rooted in the idea that government authority comes from the consent of the governed, the people. Citizens agree to form a government in exchange for the protection of their rights. In return, leaders and those in power must remain accountable. This decree ensures that government actions, from planning to implementation, remain transparent and open to public scrutiny. Leaders must not act based on personal interests, but on what benefits the people as a whole. This reflects Locke's concept of the social contract, where government exists by the people and for the people. I may stand as the head of the state, but you are its mind and heart. To prevent the abuse of power, I decree the strict enforcement of anti-corruption policies. Corruption directly threatens the rights and welfare of the people. It allows those in power to act for their personal gain rather than for public service. This violates the principle of limited government, where authority must never exceed its rightful bounds. This decree ensures that public officials remain accountable and that power is not concentrated in the hands of the few. Government authority must always be exercised with integrity, because power ultimately belongs to the people. Officials are not the ones in power. They manage the power entrusted to them. By preventing corruption, we strengthen our commitment to protecting your rights. These decrees reflect a simple but powerful foundation. Protecting human rights means safeguarding our natural rights. Government accountability ensures transparency and fairness. Anti-corruption policies prevent the abuse of power. Together, these principles affirm that the government exists to serve the people. The power of the governance does not belong to leaders alone. It rests in your hand. And through that power, you have the right to hold leaders accountable and replace those who fail to serve you. Locke's philosophy in regard to governance is in some ways realistic because in most democratic governments, the state is expected to serve the people. This shows that his philosophy can still work in the modern day. However, it also comes with its own strengths and weaknesses. One particular strength is that it places power in the hands of the people. In some ways, the government becomes more of a figurative figurehead that represents the will of the citizens. At the same time, one weakness of Locke's philosophy is its optimism. His ideas do not fully account for the harsher realities of human nature or the desire that may influence people and those in power. This could lead to the risks if his philosophy alone becomes the basis of modern governance. While humans can be good-spirited, we also possess darker tendencies that cannot be denied. Because of this, Locke's philosophy should not be the only framework a nation uses in leading its people. Through Locke's philosophy, we understand that true governance is rooted in protecting rights and limiting power. When the people entrust their authority to the government, it becomes the government's responsibility to act with integrity, accountability, and respect for those rights. As the leader of this state, I do not stand above you, but beside you. I am here to serve you with the power you have given me.